helping to make it easier for business to invest in workers, innovation, and operations to strengthen the economy and keep America ahead of our Chinese and European competitors.
If hardworking taxpayers were to reach out to their congressman or senator, what would you want them to say?
No tax increases. Elected officials should hear directly from their constituents. The tax increases on job creators will move America backwards, resulting in less job opportunities for hard-working Americans, lower wage growth, and a less competitive economy.
You can learn even more at brt.org/tax2021. Catherine Schultz, Vice President, Tax and Fiscal Policy for the Business Roundtable. Thanks for talking with us. Paid for by Business Roundtable.
Satellite weather from KFI. Heavy fog this morning. There's a fog advisory in the LA and OC areas from the coast further inland. It's actually hard to see the buildings across the street from the KFI studios in Burbank. Sunny skies by the afternoon, though. Mid-60s to low 70s at the beaches. Mid-60s to mid-70s in metro LA and OC. Partly cloudy in the inland valleys with highs in the mid-70s to low 80s and upper 70s to low 80s in the Inland Empire. Right now it's 57 degrees in San Clemente, 57 in Hacienda Heights, 59 in Sherman Oaks, and 55 in Pasadena. We lead local, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Brian Baruna. Bill Handel here on a Saturday morning, October 30th, tomorrow, Halloween. And I will get the joke out of the way right now, which I always use. Yes, I'm going to a costume party, and yes, my wife, because of her varicose veins, is wearing a bathing suit and going as a road map. All right, done. All right, out of the way. Every year. Now, there actually is a costume party. My daughter is throwing it tonight, and can't wait. Oh, good God, can't wait. Oh, yes. Okay, phone number. And as I tell you, top of the hour for questions is, top of the hour is always the best time to call. 800-520-1534. 800-520-1534. The lines open up. Now, the last few weeks have been pretty strange. We go all the way for me begging for phone calls, because obviously without phone calls, the show is not what it is, to we're jammed for 3 hours, and you can't get in. And so you have a choice from when we're really short of phone calls, you get to listen, Jake, if you would, maestro, you get to listen to this. Timing's everything. We'll get there. Yeah, Baby Shark. And I'll do that for 20 minutes if I have to. I don't care. All right, so with that being said, okay. There's nothing like half an hour of that to make the show really fly. Phone number, 800-520-1534 is the number to call, where you get the kind of advice that, frankly, you shouldn't get and deserve for calling into the show. 800-520-1534. This is Handel on the Law, marginal legal advice, where I, Bill Handel, give you, insert name here, marginal legal advice and tell you you have absolutely no case. As always, I start with a case that's out there. And I love class action suits because they argue that some major manufacturer generally, or let's say a governmental entity, is doing something wrong, of course. And in the food industry, it has to do with you're not giving us what you promised. All right. With that in mind, there are 3 lawsuits going against Kellogg's right now, and the argument is that the strawberry Pop-Tarts don't have enough strawberries in them, and therefore Kellogg's is fraudulent. That, in fact, there are more apples and pears in the strawberry Pop-Tarts than there are strawberries. And one case filed in Southern District of New York last week, a federal case, asked for $5 million in damages. That's just the one case. Now, this one has to do with a specific product. That's Pop-Tart's whole grain frosted strawberry flavor. There's another one that is just the frosted strawberry flavor Pop-Tarts, because you have to do this with specificity. And Kellogg's, of course, is arguing, well, strawberry flavored just because we put pears and apples in it. I gotta tell you, if it's mostly pears and apples and they say strawberries, I think they've got an issue going on, that's for sure. And of course, they're going for class action suit. And the issue is, when you say strawberries, does that mean it has to be only strawberries? I think it has to be predominantly strawberries in order to make it strawberries. I don't think you have to make it all strawberry. But if it's 51% strawberry relative to the other fruit, I think it flies. But if it's more pears and apples than strawberries, I don't know where Kellogg's is going with that. Oh, incidentally, to show you how popular Pop-Tarts are, they have increased in sales year to year for decades. And the only Pop-Tart worth a damn is the brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart. Everything else is kind of crap. Oh, yeah, well, there you go. Our news guy, Brian, says, thumbs up.
Totally agree.
Damn right. Okay, the rest of it is kind of you know? Especially cherry flavor. I hate those. I just never enjoyed cherry flavors, All right, we've got some phone calls coming in. And, Dawn. Hey, Dawn. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. See, you asked me a question, Don. Here's how it works. I'm sitting here, you ask, I answer, okay?
Understood.
Go ahead.
I have a 2009 Chrysler product that Chrysler threw in a lifetime warranty on the drivetrain. Now, I have 220,000 miles on it. During that 220,000 miles, Chrysler has replaced 3 transmissions, 1 complete engine, and 1 engine head. My question is, if I get in a wreck and the insurance company says, well, the car's a total, do I get just the value of the car?
Yeah.
Or can I get the value of the warranty?
No. Because
So far,
what do you mean the value of the warranty? What's the value of the warranty for the next 20 years? And there's nothing to
well,
warrant. Go ahead.
they spent approximately retail, I'd say $20,000
Okay.
on drivetrain repairs.
Fine. So
Because
what?
of the warranty.
Yeah, there is no drivetrain left when the car is totaled, Don. It's over. It's done. Car's dead. Finished. Kaput. There's nothing to warrant anymore. So look what you're saying. Hang on a minute.
Understand?
Yeah, but let me ask you a question. Look what you're saying. How long is a lifetime of a car? Now that there's no car left. If you've had a car for 20 years and it's still working and something breaks and you have a lifetime warranty, they have to fix it. Fair enough, because the car is still alive. How much is a lifetime of a car that is no longer there?
Well, my question back to you would be, if the crash does not affect the drivetrain, then it's still effective.
Okay, no, that's a good point. So now you have a drivetrain that I guess you're going to hang on the wall and you're going to frame as a piece of art. And I guess that for the life of it, yeah, you probably can repair it. On the other hand, they're going to say, wow, implicit in this contract really means that the drivetrain is in a car and it's driving. Yeah.
My point that I'm trying to get is that there is a value to the warranty.
No, not
and
when
once the vehicle is totaled,
once the vehicle
value of the warranty.
That's correct. You lose everything. When a vehicle is totaled, you lose everything. The car no longer exists. You get the value of the car, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Let me get this icon. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Well, so far we're 1 out of 1. That's right there in one of the more stupid calls that we're probably going to get this hour. Just saying. You know what? Let's take a break because I spent way too long a time with Dom, but I just want to know where you're going with that. This is Handle on the Law. And let's check in with Brian Bruman in the KFI News Center. Brian.
Just want to say, as a former mechanic, zero surprise that 3 transmissions have been replaced on a 2003 Dodge. Anyway, SpaceX has delayed a launch of 4 new crew members to the International Space Station from tonight to Wednesday. A man has pleaded guilty to stealing from people at a retirement community in Seal Beach by offering services like fixing dents in cars and then getting inside their homes. And Orange County's Deputy County Health Officer is telling parents to talk to their children's doctors about getting the COVID vaccine when it becomes available. And we've got some good news on the 110 next.
Now, does the thought of going to the dentist stress you? Do you suffer from, well, being frightened of going to the dentist? They call that dental anxiety. And if you look in the dictionary under dental anxiety, what it says is you're frightened of going to the dentist, okay? People are. I don't understand it, but people are. So what do? Well, let me suggest Cunning Dental. I'll tell you why. Dr. Cunning has been in practice for 52 years. He's in his late 80s. And he's still practicing full-time. He's an extraordinary man. And from day one, he dealt with people who are frightened of going to the dentist. So he's got that great chair-side manner. But at the same time, he also does years of repair, decades of neglect and years of neglect, and literally one or two appointments with either what's called a gentle twilight sleep, which I used to pay for, or full anesthesia. Either way, he makes it really easy for you to literally get up off that chair and have brilliant new teeth. I mean, your teeth are fixed and you're back to where you were decades ago. $1,500 off major treatments until November 30th. No money down payment plans. Restrictions apply. Call for details. Also, they're offering Zoom teeth whitening. That's what they call it. Kind of a dumb name. $100 off Zoom teeth whitening up till November 30th. Call 888-640-SMILE. 888-640-SMILE. 888-640-SMILE.
That police activity on the 110 has been cleared in South LA.
That's northbound in between Century Boulevard and Manchester Avenue. All lanes have been reopened. Traffic has recovered, but it's still a pretty slow crawl up until you get to Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Irwindale on the 605 northbound just before the 210. There's a crash involving two cars. One it looks like it's along its side over to the right shoulder, but it's causing some looky-loo delays from Arrow Highway. And if you're traveling on the 5 heading southbound in East LA, that's once you get to Indiana Street, it's a pretty slow crawl to the 710. KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster. I'm Pedro Moreno.
This report is sponsored by Panera. Panera believes in saying yes to the good things. Yes to mac and cheese. Yes to topping it with cheesy Parmesan crisp. And yes to putting it all on a sandwich. The new grilled mac and cheese sandwich. Get $1 delivery when you order on the app. Panera. Live your yes. Restrictions apply.
Whether you're vaccinated or not, it's important to know the symptoms of COVID and its variants. Fever is the leading sign, and only the Exergen Temple Scanner Thermometer has been proven accurate with more than 100 clinical studies. Non-contact thermometers have no clinical evidence behind them and cannot be relied on. Be vigilant and seek medical advice at the first sign of fever. Be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Here's a fact. COVID hospitalizations of young people have tripled since the start of summer. Also a fact. Vaccines are highly effective in preventing hospitalizations and death, even from the Delta variant. If you've got questions about COVID vaccines, talk to a doctor, because our kids are irreplaceable. We can do this. Find vaccines near you at vaccines.gov. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Every family should have a living trust, but not everyone wants to hire an expensive attorney and pay thousands of dollars to set one up. That's why you should use Laguna Legal. Laguna Legal is a legal document service that can set up your living trust for just $950. A complete living trust for just $950. With a properly funded living trust, you'll have everything you need to protect your family from probate and avoid inheritance taxes. Laguna Legal also specializes in divorce mediation, setting up corporations, and preparation of many other legal documents. Don't pay thousands for a living trust when you can pay $950 at Laguna Legal. For more information, visit LagunaLegalHealth.com. That's LagunaLegalHealth.com. Or call 800-915-2345. 800-915-2345. The employees of Laguna Legal are not attorneys and cannot give legal advice. They are bonded and certified legal document assistants. Laguna Legal works closely with several attorneys who can give you the legal advice you need. Call 800-915-2345.
Are you suffering with nerve pain and numbness in your back, legs, and feet? Do you suffer from leg cramping, sciatica pain, pain when you walk, prickling or tingling sensations in your hands and feet? Have you tried all of the pain treatments the shop shots to pills if you're still suffering with chronic pain caused by peripheral neuropathy, spinal stenosis, or a failed back surgery. Here is good news from Dr. Philip Yu, founder of the 21st Century Pain Institute. You may now have hope of reducing or even eliminating your pain with new non-surgical options, like the new laser-guided stem cell therapy, which is helping millions live pain-free. If you're in pain, be one of the next 27 callers and receive Dr. Yu's special back, legs, and foot exam. Regularly $375, but only $97 if you are one of the first 27 callers. If you are in pain, grab your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say pain-free. To receive the special $97 back, leg, and foot exam, grab your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say pain-free. On your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say pain-free.
Hey, it's Dean Sharp, the House Whisperer. So, you're ready to build your dream kitchen. Okay, what's your first move? I'm going to say it should be a totally free in-showroom consultation with my friends at the kitchen store. That means you get two things right out of the gate: the creativity and the wisdom of an expert kitchen designer, while you're being flooded with inspiration in the kitchen store's 7,000 square foot cabinet design program. The kitchen store is right off the 405 in Culver City, and for more than 50 years, it has been the best place for kitchen cabinets in all of Southern California. State-of-the-art computer design, 12 months, same as cash financing, and pricing that beats the big box home centers. So start your new kitchen right. Set up your free consultation today by dialing 310-KITCHEN. That's 310-KITCHEN, and check out the kitchen store on the web at 310kitchen.com.
Adventurers wanted at La Mesa RV. Your search for a sleek, maneuverable adventure van is made easy at La Mesa RV. Our selection of top names like Winnebago, Pleasureways, Storyteller, and Jayco are in stock and ready to go. Get off the grid comfortably in a Mercedes, Ford, or Dodge-powered adventure van equipped with a range of amenities. Save thousands now and drive away in the adventure van you've been searching for. Your adventure van source is an easy drive to San Diego. La Mesa RV.
This Halloween weekend, the Rockies, you are on the air. Ghost to Ghost from the Art Bell Archives. Real ghost stories from real people. A special KFI Halloween weekend presentation. Ghost to Ghost with Art Bell. It's well worth the listen. Tonight at 8 on KFI AM 640. More stimulating talk.
If you're injured and need a lawyer,
Go to handleonthelaw.com. KFI AM 640. More stimulating talk.
And good morning on a Saturday. Bill Handel here. As we continue on here till 11 o'clock. Every single Saturday, we'll report up from 11 to 2. And then Neil Saavedra with the Fork Report. I'm sure Neil has all kinds of fun stuff for Halloween. Back we go. Phone numbers first, 800-520-1534, 800-520-1534. And back we are, Handle on the Law, Marginal Legal Advice. Hello, Diane. You're up.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi. My granddaughter has a bathroom that needs badly being painted.
Okay.
And it's chipping and there's mold.
Oh.
She's been in the property. She rents the property for the last 4 years. And the landlord is willing to give her $200 off the rent, but it costs $400 to do the painting. Can she take it all off the rent?
Yeah, I would. Well, hold on a minute. Painting is not considered necessary. Removal of mold is. That has to be mitigated. The painting, landlord can go, nah, I'm not going to paint, and that's okay. Unless it is to the point where the paint is chipping like crazy. And do you have children? Does she have children?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, she has kids. So, I mean, legally, if, I'm just thinking, if the paint were made out of lead and it was chipping and the kids ate it and they were all drooling for the next 10 years, yeah, that would be a case. But paint is nothing. But I'll tell you, the mold, yeah, he's got to get rid of the mold. Forget about the paint right now. He's going to have to paint over it anyway. But she can't live with mold in the bathroom, especially with kids. So she's got to tell the landlord, you've got to take care of the mold. And I mean now, and then paint. And yes, if he doesn't do it, she tells him, I'm going to do it because this is now an unsafe, it's a habitability issue. She's got a lot more rights, and then just pay for it and deduct it from the rent. Yeah, 100%. How bad is the mold?
It's not really bad, but it's gonna grow.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, no, you gotta get rid of it. But here's a general rule. I went through all of that. Just painting, a landlord doesn't have to do. And he can let it look like crap. And if you want to paint, it's on you. Paul. Hi, Paul. Welcome.
Hi, Bill.
Yes.
I had recently had a contractor install flooring. Basically, we had a patch done on some rotting floor. Decided to go with all new flooring. A month later, the dishwasher went out, so we go to try to remove it, and the flooring does not allow the dishwasher to come out. You have to cut parts off of it. So I explained it to the contractor. He admitted it was a mistake, but his solution is that he'll put in the new dishwasher. But I said, "Are you going to charge us for it?" And he said, "Well, I'd have to charge you $65 an hour." So
So
I
I
didn't think
can
that was
reinstall the dishwasher.
fair. A new dishwasher. Remove the old one and put in the new one.
Okay, and let me ask you, so the dishwasher broke anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's saying, I'll install it, and I have to charge you for the installation. Take out the old one and put in the new one. Yeah, that works for me, Paul. Why are you not happy with that situation?
Because that's his mistake.
I don't understand. His mistake. You would have, if you're replacing a dishwasher, Paul, someone's got to take it out and put a new one in, and you're going to pay for that.
But if you can't get it out without it, because of his flooring job.
No, I understand. So the part where, so what is he going to do with the floor if you can't get it out? Is he going to cut around the floor?
I don't know.
Well, you have to find out what he's going to do. Is he going to destroy the flooring? Is there going to be a huge patch? As far as installing a dishwasher and taking it away, yeah, you pay for that. Anybody would charge for that. The issue is, what about the flooring? That's the issue, not the installation of the dishwasher. I mean, I just put a dishwasher in my daughter's place, and guess what? I paid for the installation.
Yeah, but I could do it myself, but I can't get the dishwasher out because of his flooring job.
Well, how is he going to get the dishwasher out?
I don't know. I guess that's the issue.
You have to sit down. So here's the bottom line. The part of which he installs the new one and takes it out, that he can charge for. The part where he has to deal with the floor and bring it back to where it was before the dishwasher went south, that he has to pay for.
Okay.
And it could be, incidentally, it could very well be that he has to put new flooring in. Because, you know, you can't have this ugly, horrible patch. That doesn't make any sense. Gary! Hi, Gary. Welcome to Handle on the Law.
Bill, thanks for taking my call. I have purchased an out-of-state mobile home park which worked out really well back in March. The seller, who was an old Southern boy, he went and he wanted to retain the security deposit that the tenants have on hand. So now, since I've taken over, some people have left this transition, and he doesn't want to give the security deposits back. What are my alternatives?
Okay, he doesn't want to give wait a second. He doesn't want to give the security deposit back to the tenants, correct?
The tenants, correct.
Okay, it depends on the law. When you say out of town, where out of town? Overseas?
It's in Georgia.
Georgia. Okay, then you get to look at Georgia, because depending on the jurisdiction, it either goes either you're responsible for paying back those deposits, or he is. Now, here in Southern California, if I buy a piece of property and there is a deposit, I've got to pay it, even though I didn't get it. I've got to pay the security deposit.
I looked at the law down there, and it said that you do the security deposit has to transfer to the buyer upon sale.
Okay, then you sue him. All right. Then he's responsible. I mean, it's just that simple. If he doesn't want to do it, but that has nothing to do with you at this point, unless they go after you. And if they go after you for the deposit because you're the new owner, then you turn around and sue him. It actually becomes a cross complaint. Yeah, that's what you're going to do. And it's Georgia. How much money are we talking about here, Gary?
30,000.
Oh, okay, that's worth it. Yeah, time to talk to a lawyer in Georgia. Oh, yeah. If there were a couple $1,000s, I'd just tell you to suck it up. But, no. For 30,000, you got to get a lawyer in Georgia. Ooh. I can't even imagine. That's a big trailer park. I should have asked him. All right, we're going to take a break. But first, let me give you a phone number because we do have lines open. See? Sometimes we're jammed and sometimes we have lines open. 800-520-1534. 800-520-1534. Also, want to mention that it's Cybersecurity Awareness Month. And there's a little bit of advice from the folks at LifeLock. Avoid using public Wi-Fi. Look at security and privacy when posting on social media, please. Don't ever click from unknown sources, even those porno sites that you really want to get to. And if you have kids, teach them about cybersecurity because that's so important. But it's LifeLock, and this is the company you're looking at for protection. Because cybercrime, identity theft are affecting our lives. Actually, identity theft is the holy grail with the thieves. And so we put our information on the internet every day, and a cyber criminal could literally grab everything you have, your finances, your credit. You don't want to go there. Now, there's LifeLock to protect you. LifeLock detects a wide range of identity threats, like your social security number for sale on the dark web. This is where the bad guys buy and sell information, your information. And if LifeLock detects your information being used, being grabbed, they send you an alert. Now, no one can prevent all ID theft to monitor every transaction at every business, but protect yourself with LifeLock. Join, save up to 25% off your first year with a promo code HANDLE. Call 800-LifeLock, 800-LifeLock, promo code HANDLE, or visit lifelock.com, promo code HANDLE, 25% off, lifelock.com. This is Handle on the Law.
I'm Brian Bruman, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. Halloween weekend is here, and some people say they're scared.
Spiders and snakes. Creepy looking things, that's all I'm going to say.
But the CDC says it's okay to celebrate Halloween this year since most events are outdoors. News brought to you by Mike Diamond, the Smell Good Plumber. Republican and Democratic lawmakers are upset with President Biden's proposed $500,000 settlement with families separated at the border. Texas Democratic Congressman Henry Cuellar says his phone has been ringing with angry people.
I understand what happened, that they were separated, but on this large amount and all that, I think the administration needs to talk to Congress.
Under President Trump, more than 5,000 children were taken away from their parents after crossing the southern border. In most cases, they were sent to government shelters while their mothers and fathers were in jail, and that's resulted in this class action lawsuit. Officials in Virginia have increased the law enforcement presence in the northern part of the state because of potential terrorism threats. ABC's Andy Fields says federal officials have linked the threats to ISIS.
Police still evaluating their credibility. Law enforcement urging Arlington County residents to look for suspicious behavior and report it over the Halloween weekend. The challenge, many people are wearing costumes.
Shopping centers, restaurants, churches, and public transportation will have increased security at least through the weekend.
Here I am! Santa's coming to town! Oh my God! Santa's here?
Actor Will Ferrell says not even $29 million could convince him to return to his role as Buddy for an Elf sequel. Ferrell says he turned down the offer to do the project because he couldn't promote a movie he didn't think would be good. Ferrell has also said in the past that he's not interested in squeezing into the Elf types again. Elf was released in 2003 and is one of the most successful Christmas movies ever. I want to say thanks to Will Ferrell for not putting out another terrible movie. There is a crash in Irwindale on the 605.
That's heading northbound just before the 210. It has the two right lanes blocked off, so it's a heavy rise on Live Oak Road. Brea on the 57 northbound at Brea Canyon Road. There's a stalled big rig blocking the right lane. That's causing some heavy traffic from Connor Canyon Road. And in Fontana on the 15 northbound in between Sierra Avenue and the 215, a work zone there has the two right lanes closed off until 10 a.m. So